What else? Actually, whoa, somebody just gave a deep laugh. What does that usually intimate when somebody has a deep voice? Like that's, what is that? That's like masculine. You know what? It's been a long time since someone said that. But that's true. It can come off as very masculine. What else? I mean, okay, I'll put down feminine under good. You know, or sometimes it can be effeminate. Sensitive. Okay, and since we brought up men and women, what about evil girls or bad girls? What words do we associate with them? You have to raise your hand. It's such an interesting discussion, but I need you to raise your hand so I can, especially because we're recording. Otherwise, the audience isn't going to know. So, yeah?
Attractive.
Yeah, but attractive how?
Like a number.
Yeah?
They dress, their hair, their makeup,
That doesn't make them attractive, though. And confidence, yeah?
Sexy.
Thank you, sexy. And, good girls? They have interior beauty. I missed it, you're right. Sorry. Thank you. This is why I have audience members to make sure I'm actually making sense here.
Yeah, what modest just doesn't go with that.
Yeah, modest. Okay, what else? Good. Consult my list from the last talk to see if I feel like there's more we can put on this board. What else? Yes, ma'am.
Bad girls and boys. Shocking.
Yeah. And shocking because they're a bit of a, what? Rebel. Let's not forget rebel. And Americans love a rebel. And what did you say, shocking? Yeah, shocking is good. And actually I haven't heard that one for a long time too. Yeah. Shocking. And by the way, what's the opposite of shocking?
Predictable.
We would say predictable. Inoffensive.
Clean.
Clean. Okay. And rebel, what's the opposite of a rebel? Conform. Okay. What else? What else? What else about bad guys is interesting? Yes, ma'am, Blue.
Provocative.
Provocative. Yeah. That kind of even brings us back to action. Provocative. And good people? Pious. Speaking of provocative and things like that, and pious, the other two opposites there, one being of things above and the other being of things below. What do we call that? What's that dichotomy? Yes, ma'am? What? Worldly. And what's the opposite? Or spiritual. Okay. I'm trying to repeat what I hear you guys saying out there so that the people on the can follow along. Okay, what else? We got more rooms for it, I think. Yes, ma'am.
The bad guys are usually more developed their characters, and the good characters seem superficial.
Yes, the bad guys can be more developed. I think we have complicated. Can you say that in a different way? I will write down superficial though, because I know that.
Well, it kind of goes with them being more interesting. They seem more human.
Thank you. Yes, more human. And bad guys, good guys?
It's like superficial or sweet, singing, or pious, people again.
Pious or two, what's another P word? Perfect. And by the way, I was just kidding. You can totally, if you see something that they're not saying, you can totally add that. What else? Vain? Did we cover? We can put vain. Well, that kind of goes with self-confidence. And we have humble. So we got that. Yes, ma'am. Excuse me?
I'm thinking like female characters to be self-centered, and then the bad character, and then the good character going to be self-sacrificing.
Yes, actually, let's pull that out. Yes. Self-centered. stay selfish because we're already in the room. And here, sacrifice. Okay. Anything else? I just gave this talk in Benedictine College. Here's the list they made up. I'll just check it. Oh, okay. One thing that they said is the one thing about bad guys is that they're complicated because they could change. They could be redeemable, right? Like they could change. And good guys, though, they're already there. Okay, so I'm just going to write down change and already there. I'm not sure I fit all this stuff. Okay, let me make sure we hit all the big ones here. Cool. And we said they're active and that they create conflict. And good people often have to, I'll write down create conflict. And the good guys, after the bad guys create the conflict, then what do the bad guys do? Or the good guys do? Oh, sorry, somebody has to raise their hand, I can't hear you. Yes? Solve it or? Resolve. Or if they're creating it and then you're, what?
Ending it? They're ending the conflict?
Yeah. I think I'm looking for the word reactive. Like they're not, in other words, these guys are creative and these guys are not creative because they're just reacting. Did you get that? Okay. So I'll just write down reactive if I didn't write it down already, did I? Okay. Okay. Oh, we forgot a huge one. Bad guys are fun. And often, not just fun, but also funny. And good guys?
Boring.
We have boring. What'd you say?
Serious?
Chesterton said, the opposite of funny is not serious. The opposite of funny is not funny. Okay. Yes?
I was just going to say, often the bad guy is rich.
Thank you, yes.
Often the good friend, because of those qualities we saw there of sacrifice and piousness, are poor.
Yeah.
Or poor, or
Hey.
very modest in their means.
Yes. And probably a lot of us can relate to that, especially if you run a small publishing company. Or homeschool. Okay. I want you all to take a good, hard look at this list. Okay, do you have one more for me? Okay.
You guys always tell the plan.
They have a plan.
No, they tell their plan to the good guys.
They do. But the thing is, I think that they have a plan. Because what they're not interesting because they tell the plan, they're interesting because they have a plan. And again, the good guys are just playing catch up. Okay, so now, I want you all to take a really good look at this list. Because, Catholic homeschoolers, this list is our problem. Because this is what is in our imaginations when it comes to good and evil. See, because we ourselves made up this list and it was easy. Even though we're Catholic and read Catholic books and watch Catholic movies and, try to apply our faith. Yes, it was